Okay. The last thing, or the last video that I'm going to make today and show you is how to create assignments, how to create quizzes. As far as assessments on this thing and activities, there's all kinds of ways. Samson, no. There's all kinds of things you can do. It really is only limited by how creative you want to be as a teacher. But there's a few assessment tools that already come with it. So far, what have I used? I've used this over here, which says schoolwork to make assignments, which I'm getting ready to show you. I've used discussion boards, and I've had kids turn in some assignments via this email link. Couple things I'd like to maybe not warn you but tell you about with the discussions. The kids like to copy and paste answers, which is so dumb because it's just blatantly right there that they're doing it, because everything that's done on this thing is monitored and seen. So warn them against that. And then I had them do an assignment and turn it in via email just because I kind of wanted to see the email format, what it looked like. But when you click on this schoolwork and you create an assignment, as you can see here, it gives you a format or a place for the kids to turn it in, to submit it, and it shows up here for you to grade. Let's just look at, this was an assignment I made when I had a sub. And that says I got 12 submissions. I haven't graded any of these yet. Let's look at one. Okay, here's Billy Aaron's answer from the assignment that I gave him. Right here I can make some comments, I can give a grade, I can give extra credit, then come down here and view the next one. This is Rachel Gilbert. She did a pretty good job. So that's a pretty easy way to grade. And then once you grade these, you can put it here and you submit it. Let's just do that. Put a couple grades in here. You can come over here to the top right. Oh, I'm not going to mess with that right now. Well, once you grade them, pretty ways that you can import that data. I don't know if you'll be able to pull it right into SIS, but I know it'll give you printouts of your classes and who got what points and whatnot, a breakdown, kind of like you can print out a report of your clicker tests and whatnot. Okay, so this is the schoolwork homepage, which basically these are all my classes and work that's been turned in, assignments that I have assigned. Down here, here's us teachers. This is the class I created for us. When you get done with your task number 2 and we have submissions, I'll have a bunch of submissions under here, just like this. It says 12 submissions there. I should have, well, we got 16 today. So now, how do you create a new assignment? Right there, it says at the top, it says create new assignment. You come over here, you'll put name. Excuse me. Now here's where things, they're not really tricky, but you gotta understand sort of thing. Custom start date. You click on that, and then you have right here the day you want it to start. So if you want to, like say this weekend I'm working on this and I want to assign it for Monday, you can do that, and then it'll show up on Monday whatever time you want it to. And then right here you click a due date. That's pretty self-explanatory. Here's where we can assign it to certain people. Like if I wanted to assign it to my 6-hour classes, click on that and it assigns to the whole group. So right here, this one says assign to entire group or groups. Okay, I'm going to assign it to teachers. Here you can get specific. Okay, so now I'm looking at my 6-hour health class. If I want to assign it to just a couple people, you just mark whoever you want to have the assignment. So you got a couple of options as far as who you want to assign it to. Here you give a description. I also sometimes, like I did with you guys on your task 2, just typed in the questions and everything right here. If you already have an assessment, some short answer questions, whatever you want, you can just describe it a little bit here, maybe give some information about what you want the kids to do on the assignment, and then you can come down here where it says attach, and if you have a file that you want to attach, you just click new file and then click here to upload files, and now you go over here and find it and upload it to the assignment. It's really easy. Here's where you set points. Here's a pretty important little box. Assign this assignment to users that join the group after the assignment is created. For example, the assignment I created for this professional development day, I had to make sure and hit that box because none of you guys have signed up for Big Campus yet. And again, this is something that if you don't do the first time around, it's no big deal. You can always go back and edit, and I'll show you how to do that. This right here, you can allow late submissions, allow them to be resubmitted, and then right here, create a discussion with this assignment. I'm just going to click the first 2. I assign that to us. Let's make the due date Thursday 13th. And after you've got it all set like you want, you just go over here to create assignment. And now it's created. Now to see this assignment, you should be able to come over here to calendar and assignment name due the 13th right there. And what I usually do is here's some of my other classes I've had assignments that were due. If I want to edit, I'll go to my calendar function and click on this. It shows me just a little bit of information about it, who's done it, whatnot. If I don't like it, I can come up here to edit. I can change anything I want to change about it. And if I also, like I do now, just want to get rid of it, I can delete assignment. Now that's for if you've got some sort of custom assignment where the kids got answers. Over here is a pretty neat tool, quizzes. I haven't actually done this yet, but I've looked into it. It looks simple enough. Looks like it'd take a little bit of time. It tells you what type of quiz, title, description, who to assign it to, which is basically the same. Now over here we have multiple choice, true, false, how many points it's worth. So you can type in a question here, type in some answers for multiple choice. If you want to add another answer, and then you can add questions. So this is something that be pretty handy, especially if you have some kids that are homebound and you're using My Big Campus, or if a kid is gone for a few weeks for some reason, maybe even OSS or something. Now here's a note that says once it's been published, you can't edit it. So you want to make sure that you get everything in there that you want. I think you can create the quiz, and then if you publish it 2 weeks later, you would have that 2 weeks to go in and manipulate it. But once that date, like say I published it on the 21st, once that day has come, then I think it's set in stone. So another pretty neat function. Like I said to start of this, honestly, the way you use this in your assessments, your projects, your how you want to give kids points or opportunities, it's limitless, really. This is not an assessment tool. This is an assessment platform that you can essentially give the kids a place to work and a place to collaborate. So really the opportunities are endless, and this is what education is moving to. If you were to get online and research and join some educational blogs or educational websites, there's actually social media websites just like this. They're designed for nothing but teachers to communicate and collaborate about what's cutting edge in technology. This is where our kids are headed. This is where most kids in our nation already are, actually. But it's a neat tool. Anywho.